Hello guys and welcome back to episode 2 of Building Bolton. In today's episode we're going to be playing against Ipswich, and today I'm also going to be testing the success of a 1 game 10-minute episode against a 2 game 20-minute video and see which is more successful, see which you prefer. And I'll probably also at the end of this episode leave a poll to help you decide. Few other things to go over, but before we get into that, please make sure you like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and drop a comment on anything you think I can improve about the series. And before we go into the game against Ipswich, there's a couple of things I want us to go over. First of all, after the loss to Lincoln and the win against Doncaster, we've played 7 games, beat Blackpool, lost 4-0 to Fleetwood in the Carabao Cup, but Luke Murphy got sent off early there, and it kind of just left us in a bit of an awful situation for the rest of the game. Cause we just lost a role completely. Then drew Rochdale, lost to Sunderland. Drew with Bristol. Is this the game that Oztumer scored? I can't remember. And then 2 disappointing defeats to Gillingham and Accrington. This game's on TV. Anyway, finally, final thing to get over. Oh, that's new. Give me the money. I assume that just goes all into the bank though, doesn't it? It's probably that's unfortunate, but he didn't play for them anyway. In regards to signings, we brought in 5 loans. We brought in Matteo Rover from Bournemouth to be our right winger. We brought in Thomas Ajapong to be the inside forward on the left hand side. We brought Darnell Johnson in as cover for both centre back and right back. Josh Knight in to be a starting centre back for us. Both those coming in on loan from Leicester. And finally, you might question this one, but he was better. He's the only He's the only left back that we could afford because we can't pay any wages, and he's better than the one we currently have, so I had to bring him in. So in regards to for going into the game against Ipswich, the starting 11 is going to be Elwick in goal. Back 4 are Johnson, Knight, Lewis, and Simpson. Midfield 2. Slight tactic change as well. I'm going to try him as a advanced playmaker in this game. I just pushed him slightly further forwards to suit so roles are suited a bit better. Anyway, we've got Murphy and Lowe as the midfield 2. Politic out on the left, Ajapong, the new signing out on the right, and then Oztumer behind Hall, who is starting today, as McGuinness has just come back from international duty, so he actually is going to be starting. So yeah, with McGuinness at striker. And as I'm recording this pretty much after the last game, I have no idea on the results of the poll. So I'm going to play this one in 3D, and then for tomorrow's episode, as I'm doing a double upload today, for tomorrow's episode I'll play depending on the poll result. So yeah, strong lineup for Ipswich. They're top of the league for a reason. But I have full confidence that the Bolton boys can get a result here. As Ipswich kick off, I'm going to zoom out slightly. But yeah, Oztumer has been our standout performer so far. Scored 4 or 5 this year. And Ipswich dominate. We're holding the ball. They've had the shots. As Hughes picks it up for Ipswich and gives it to Judge, who whips it into Jackson. Across the box to Edwards. Elwick saves. Nolan puts it wide. Probably should be 1-0 Ipswich. I'm going to go cautious because they're dominating us. Darnell Johnson with the throw to Oztumer. Back to Lewis. Gives it to Murphy. Ball rolls down to Lewis again. Hoofs it forwards. Ball comes to Lowe in the middle, into Politic, into Murphy. Back to Lewis, 25 minutes on the clock. Swung out wide to Ajapong. Back to Simpson. Brilliant football here by Bolton Wanderers. And as I say that, we give it away. Ipswich counter. Jackson goes in one-on-one and scores. Commentator's curse, boys. That is the definition of commentator's curse. Caden Jackson puts Ipswich 1-0 up. But we have a corner straight after. Politik's header is poor. It should be 1-1. But it isn't. And there's not much we can do about that. Hughes now. Out to Donison. Back to Edwards. Is that a penalty? Josh Knight's penalised. Penalty to Ipswich. Nolan steps up. Elmwick basically goes through his arms. And yeah. Josh Knight is playing a 6.3 and he's our best defender. You hate to see it. Their right back's pretty knackered, Nad. I'm actually going to switch up the tactics slightly. I'm going to go positive. I'm going to get us to play wider. I'm going to focus down the sides. Play for set pieces and go a bit more direct. Distribute quickly. And see if that makes a difference for the second half. Can't see us getting back into this one, sadly. But we could always hope, right? We could always hope. Time's ticking away. Wingers have both been pretty poor. Get Politic off for Rover. Colin Edwards on for Ajapong. Make him a winger. And get Connor Hall on. Triple substitution up front. Because don't really have any good players anywhere else, to be honest. So those are basically the only changes I can make. Sadly. Low with a good tackle comes to Thorpe. Alan Judge. Excuse. Sears comes inside. Good save by Alnwick. Oh, this is going to be a long old season, ladies and gentlemen. A long old season. As Nolan finds Freddie Sears. Back out to Nisala. Whips in Jackson. Elmwick saves. Dunhasson. I can't say that. Colin Edwards with a good tackle. Comes to Nolan. Back out to Thorpe. Elmwick saved well again. And yeah. As Alan Judge whips that in. Headed away by Lewis. Rover gives him a free kick on the edge. There's no way that's a sending off, right? Ben. Don't do it, Ben. He's just given a talking to. And then by how long this has gone on, Ipswich will probably score from this. Is all I can assume. As Judge whips the ball back and cleared. No, okay, maybe not. That was just the most pointless highlight known to man. As time ticks away, Lowe gives it into Murphy. Out to Rover. And Diem. And Dam, more likely. Moves it forward. Simpson heads it down to Louis. Falls to Oztumer. Murphy. Colin Edwards. Oztumer. And that's full time at the University of Bolton Stadium. Ipswich pick up the result 2-0, which leaves us bottom of the league with -4 points. You love to see it. and with that result, I'll probably rejoin you for either the double of Portsmouth and Wimbledon, or just Wimbledon, based on which time length you prefer. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell and drop a comment, and I'll see you next time. Later.